Welcome back to the Indiana Football Digest Regional Radio Sports Network Kickoff Show, live from Beef O'Brady's. Glad to be joined by the man whose season it's going to be his first year in charge at Mishawaka High School, Keith Kinder. And Keith, working on that, talk about the emotions that you're going to be going through, not just the first game, which is going to be on the road, but talk about that Week 2 game. First game at home, you walk into Steel Stadium for the first time as the head coach. Talk about some of the emotions that'll probably be going through your body.
Yeah, I'm really, I told my wife last night, I'm really interested to find out how I handle the first game. I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know what to expect. I know that I'm going to be really excited to watch our kids play in Week 1. And then, Steel Stadium is a really special place. There's not a place like it in Indiana, I don't think so. Just the opportunity to lead our team out onto that field will be a special moment for me, and hopefully we'll compete with a really good Valparaiso team.
Summer camps, summer practices, they're in full swing. Talk about some of the surprises that have caught your eye here in the early goings as you guys get prepared, not just for the scrimmage tomorrow, but the regular season.
Yeah, I think that the thing that I've been most pleasantly surprised with is our defensive secondary. I had a pretty good idea of what we were going to be like offensively coming back. I think our defensive secondary has been impressive with the way that they've played the football in the air, and just overall how well I think our defense has been running to the football on a consistent basis. That's one of the things that we've really stressed is how important it is flying around to the football, and I think that our kids have kind of bought into that.
We talked about your first 2 games of the regular season. Week 3 is an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
You go west, you go play Chicago Marist. Talk about how those 3 games get you guys prepared for not just the NIC portion of your schedule, but for the postseason as well.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point in why you schedule tough non-conference opponents is so that you get yourself ready for the tournament in October and November, because you can't control your conference schedule, but you can control those. In our case, I think we have 4 non-conference games. You can control who you play in those games, and I think our 4 non-conference games are as good as any 4A school in Indiana. So is it challenging? Absolutely. Is it going to be fun? It's going to be a great deal of fun for our kids.
We'll get you out of here on this. What are some of the objectives and some of the things that have to go right for your squad to have a successful season this year?
I think the most important thing is we got to take care of the football. With what we do offensively, if you turn the ball over, you're going to get beat. And then we've got to be better tacklers than we were last year, and that's something that we've really stressed in the offseason. We didn't tackle very well last year, and we're going to have to do a better job of that if we're going to be any good.
All right, Keith. Hey, best of luck this season.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Keith Kinder, the head coach of Michigan.